you nailed it. The word is connection. I mean, you can out spreadsheet people, you can out intellect people, but I think sometimes we forget as advisors, like, to step out of financial advisor role. It's kind of the curse of knowledge, and like, put yourself on the other side of the table. Like, you walk into a doctor's office, they start speaking a bunch of Latin and like straight over your head, like all this doctor speak. You're actually gonna be like, well, yeah, he's smart, but I don't want to work with him because he makes me feel dumb. Whereas you go to like the doctor with great bedside manner that's like, hey, here's what it's called, but let me break it down to like what it really means. And like just talks to you like a regular guy. You're just going to feel so much deeper connection. Be like, that's my guy right there. I mean, that's how it works for all of us. But for some reason, we forget that when we put on financial advisor, the suit, the jacket, whatever, and you walk into a meeting. So how did you, maybe I'll throw this one to you, Tim. How did you start to be aware of that and then call it break that habit a bit or have a different type of conversation?
Yeah, great question. I think also the way that we used to do work for new clients at the beginning was reminiscent of that feeling of needing to, share information and intellect and what we have the ability to do, because we used to basically do a comprehensive financial plan at the onset without having a commitment for an ongoing relationship from these clients. And I remember when, your team challenged us to make that change, I was like, there's no way. There's no way someone's going to agree to work with us to be this involved with their financial lives without knowing exactly how we can help them and what we do. Well, I was wrong. It's the exact opposite. It really is a mindset shift. I mean, I think it's that getting uncomfortable with like, why do I feel this way? Why is it that I'm showing up to this meeting and I feel the necessity to, totally skirt making a connection and instead beeline it to, well, let's talk about a proper tax distribution rate out of all of your different tax treated accounts. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm here to help you. I'm here to do whatever in the world I can do to make your life easier and add value to your situation. And it's a confidence to know that, we live and breathe this. We wake up every day and think about this. How can we do it better? How can we add more value to our clients' lives? I truly do feel as if we're at the forefront of what we do as financial planners, and we do it better than most people. And that's a gift to give. It's something that we can give to people all the time and impact their lives. And when it finally dawned on me that that's what we do, it took all the pressure off in even the first 2 hours of a conversation that we have with new clients. It's less about all these nuances of ways we can help them and more about like, you would benefit, your life would be absolutely transformed if you had what we have to offer in your life. And that mindset shift it's like, I feel like I sit back in my chair more in client meetings and just like, I want to get to know you. I want to understand what's important to you. So, and having people around you more specifically that hold you to that standard too. So as Nick and I talked about this and the way we challenge each other, I mean, he straight up came to me and he was like, hey, Tim, I challenge you for the rest of this year to let authenticity be the center of all of your communications with clients, at workshops, with clients. Like, don't follow a script. Don't read bullet points. Don't memorize what you want to say. Just be authentic. And he held me to that standard and we checked in on it. And same thing with the Triad crew and the people that lift us up and support them. Like, I mean, truly, we're standing on the shoulders of giants. And without that ability, I don't think I would have been able to see through that noise.